Hello, my name is Marcus. I'm shooting this video as part of my application for our opening CFI position. I choose the topic engine failures in fly. And when engine fails in fly, we have a checklist. We'll have an acronym ABCDE. That's probably one of the easiest memory items, memory checklists we would experience throughout our flight study. So letter A, that will stand for airspeed. When engine fails, you would try to pitch up for your best glide speed. In most cases, I think you would have to pitch up because you would normally be flying above that airspeed. So pitch up for that airspeed, which would be around 65 for Cessna 172, 76 for Piper Archer. So pitch up for the airspeed. Make sure you trim your aircraft so that it helps you to elevate your pressure on the control. It helps you to reduce your workload so that you can focus on something else. Then once you trim for the airspeed, that also means that it gives you the best gliding distance, right? So it buys you a lot of time to take care of other things. B stands for a best place to land. Sometimes there's possibly a few choices. Sometimes there might be no or just one place that you could possibly choose when you're in the air. Places like airport, that's definitely the best that you can choose because at the airport there's a runway for you to land. There might be FBO staff that will be able to help you. There will be maintenance hangars sometimes over there. They might be possibly looking to what issue we have about the engine so that they can fix you and let you take off. Fuel and any other assistant. Airport would be the best choice you have. Talk about lens, there's green color large open green field or large open tan color field. When you see green field, there may be trees there, grasses there, mushes. So it's not as ideal as the tan color field because tan color fields grasses are more dried. There won't be trees over there. There won't be brushes over there. It's relatively lower, so therefore it's better for you. Highways versus street depends on the day, the area. If you are flying above the Bay Area, I think highway would definitely not be a good choice versus street. That you can possibly find a street that's opened, that's not busy, but versus Highway 101, I think you won't even have a chance to find a spot during especially busy hour, rush hours. Other placement like water, if you really can't find anywhere, flying from Arizona to Nevada to Las Vegas, there's just mountains and mountains. You may possibly be able to locate one street or 1 pound. If there's nowhere else other than landing to the mountain, landing to the trees, the pound will be the best choice you have to place your aircraft during an emergency situation. Then the C stands for checklist. In the checklist, there's usually two parts. The first part is to restart the engine. If we could restart the engine, we temporarily fix the issue. We'll go find the airport as soon as practical. And if the engine doesn't start, then we would have to go through the checklist, which I would require, and I was required during my training to memorize all the emergency checklist and also to re-perform the second time following the checklist one by one to make sure everything was done correctly. Then the next one will be declaring your emergency. So we would squawk 7700 and dial 121.5 to announce an emergency. We would say Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is your call sign. Where are we? And what's going on, which is engine failure in this situation. And we would also tell them how many people is on the airplane so that later on they would have an idea where to look for us, how many people they are looking for. So that's declare emergency. And the last one is E. When we are high and we are really high, or when there's an engine fire, then we would possibly do emergency descent. But more importantly, E stands for ELT. Make sure we turn on the ELT before we leave the aircraft so that the rescue could locate us as soon as they could. Was that's the last item on the ABCDE checklist, and I will conclude this video. Video recording makes me feel a little bit weird, but I still hope to hear back from one of you very soon, and I hope that I can get in touch with you. Thank you.